I'd like to welcome you to this week's Kitten feature of the week. He was asleep. And I woke him up. I woke him up for this. This is Harvey. He's our giant boy. He just turned 5. And he loves Shea very much, but he is my boy.
Yes.
We used to live together in Brooklyn. Just the two of us. Compared to the kittens, he's a monster.
He's a long boy.
He's a long boy. And he's very upset because he just we woke him up from his nap. And that was this week's
Kitten feature of the week. Hello and happy Friday.
I haven't started. Wait, yes, I have. It is Friday.
Yes, it is.
I've been paid.
Yes, she has.
She hasn't.
No.
So get out of here. We're here. We're ready to budget. We have overspending. Some of it we know about. Some of it I went, oops.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? You know us in the first week of the month. We don't know where we are. We don't know what's going on.
Not a clue.
But something that I just discovered just now, right before we started recording, is apparently I got a small work bonus.
Yeah. Well,
not small, decent work bonus. I just don't know what it's for. So I messaged my boss and I was like, "Hey, not complaining. What's up?" I did, over this summer I did spend a lot of time traveling for work, so it could very well be related to that, because when I traveled I did a good job and everybody loved me.
Yes.
So maybe they just love me so much.
Compensated you appropriately?
Maybe they just love me so much they gave me money for it, which is always my goal. So yeah, I'm not complaining, quite happy because the budget looks crazy. So first things first, let's get little. Okay, I wanted to start here because I got $12 from YNAB.
Heck yeah.
So I need to separate that out. And then as you can see here, this is my paycheck, and it's like $500 more than it usually is. And that's after taxes.
Which is pretty awesome.
So before we discuss where that YNAB money is going to go, let's take a look at this budget. Let's take a look at this right here. So here's the thing. We renewed our lease. We got a $300 raise to our rent, which we already knew. What we hadn't really considered was that they could also ask us to pay the difference in the deposit.
Yes.
Which they did do. So it's $300, and we have obviously assigned some money because we've just been working on it. So we've been throwing some at it. So while I have discussed wanting my side hustle money to go to vacation and such, I think for right now we're just gonna both throw all of our everything extra at the deposit to cover that before we move on.
Yeah. And
then if we need to pull from emergency funds, which I don't think we will.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Because you got that bonus, I got a raise, so
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the $12 at it right now, and then we'll wait, I think, till the end of the month to fund extra on it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does that not make sense?
No, it just makes me unhappy. Because
Why?
I don't like the red.
I know you don't like the red, but
that's okay.
I
will be fine.
So I'm gonna put the 12 on here for certain. You're right, I did just get a bonus and I should just cover it, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna cover the rest of the overspending first. Mailbox was overspent because we didn't fund it last week. And we should have. Mailbox should come out earlier. I should put a date on that. What did we overspend on date night? We went and saw Boy Genius. And we got dinner, and we got drinkies at the show. So honestly, $42.
That's not bad.
For the waters and the meal that we had and everything,
in Midtown?
In Midtown, at the Madison Square Garden, no less.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad. We should have budgeted for it. We should have had a single thought in our brains and been like, we're definitely going to want to eat food before we go do that. Groceries, we are overspent. Why? Oh, actually, that's not true. This trade fair was Kenny's present. So actually, I need to recategorize that. Yes.
It's gifts.
It's gifts.
It's a gift.
That makes me happy. Okay.
Yay.
Nice. I was wondering, how did we overspend on groceries? So the plan, my little brother's birthday was on October 3rd. And the plan was to take him out to a nice dinner. And then he got super ill. He had a head cold that was knocking him flat on his butt. So we got him happy birthday, here's soup and snacks and Gatorade and cold medicine and all that stuff. We made him a cute little care package. We went and took it to him and dropped it off at his house. And YNAB automatically thinks when we go to that store that it's groceries, which makes sense.
Because it usually is.
Almost always, in
fact.
That makes me feel happy. Because I was so confused as to how we could possibly have overspent on groceries.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what did
we were so happy about not overspending on groceries. Okay, sick. Transportation, we just didn't fund last week because...
Whoops.
Because we're silly goofies. I don't know what to tell you. Don't mind me. I don't know what day it is. Ordering food, this is the Starbucks, as discussed. Okay, and then I'm overspent on my fun money because of Monday Night Football when I went out with Sophia. Because that was Venmo. So it Venmoed out of this account, so I was just going to...
Okay, that's fine.
So do we want to... We should just cover the rent deposit with this bonus, right?
It's not even the whole bonus.
It's not. It's not by a long shot. It's not. And now the rest of our extra money can go to vacation like I wanted. So do you want to give us each $75 of fun money for this round?
Sure-io.
What was that? Sure-io?
That is not by far the first time I've said that.
Yes, it is. It's the first time I've ever heard you say that. First things first. Okay. We need to see what we need to do before the 13th.
Okay.
I need to pay my phone bill before the 13th. I need to pay your Spotify's going to come out before the 13th. Those are all the bills that are coming out before then.
Yeah.
Do we know how much the Con Ed bill is?
$205 this month.
It's better than last month.
Yes.
Cat food we're kind of good on. Cat litter we're also kind of good on.
Let me just triple check and make sure that's right.
Well, I'm not going to fund it right now. I was just wondering.
$205.24.
And then groceries, we need to fund $125 for the money that I'm going to be real with you guys. We just spent just now. Where we came from just now was buying groceries.
Yes.
And that just is what it is. We are going to need toilet paper. So I'm going to fund this as well. Household consumables for things such as toilet paper, mostly, actually, almost always. Yep. And then transportation for this week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's Friday. What plans do we have this week?
I have work.
You have work, but do we have any plans to go out and about? I don't really.
I'm taking myself on a little date.
Today.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm taking myself wedding dress shopping.
I'm going to ask you a question. I know what you're going to say.
Yes.
Do you know how much money you have on your Metro card right now?
No.
Never. She never knows.
Nope. I have no idea. I would say it's in the range of $10. Not a lot. To me, the math doesn't matter as much on the transportation because we never fund it enough.
It's true. Let's take a look. What did we do last month? Which did have an extra week in it. But let's see. Last month we spent $181.20. I will say I was out and about a lot last month, a lot more than I usually am. I don't know why. Why was I out and about so much last month? It's so popular.
It's because we have friends.
Oh, and it was my birthday.
And it was your birthday.
Okay.
I'll probably be doing the 35 because they give you options.
Yes.
And so I'll probably take the $35 option.
Oh, so it should be 47. I'm gonna put $50.
Baby, you are overthinking this.
Me?
On a scale that I have never seen before.
We have $38 in our booze budget. So you can use that for our cooking wine tonight.
Yes.
I said we. Shea's making a bolognese.
Yes,
I'm not going to be helping her that much. Okay, so we wanted to do $75 each for fun money. And we'll transfer you yours. And I won't do anything with mine because I spent it already. Okay. And then should we just start at the top, work our way down?
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. Gym. 146.28. We need to go to the gym more.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad for you. I don't feel bad about not going to the gym as often because I am
dancing.
Doing shows all the time.
I just mean for the sake of we pay a lot of money for it. 205 you said for Con Ed?
205.24 to be exact.
205.24. Fios is our internet, and that is $69.99. Your New York Times is $4. Therapy for the entire month. This is the whole month worth, fully funded. Dunzo.
Boom.
Like that.
That is great.
Yeah. Look at all our bills are going to be funded. And then it's just stuff we like.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel good.
And that'll actually roll over into next month.
The therapy?
Yeah. Because I only have one session scheduled this month.
Why?
She is going to be away on vacation or something.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I would also like to know that we both just looked up at a calendar that
Blank.
is fully blank.
It's completely
We
blank.
have not filled it out for the month of October. It is completely blank. But we both did it.
We did.
Our Costco membership. I would like to go to Costco. I think I said sometime this month.
Yes.
But we don't need to fund anything about that right now. Our Prime membership is going to be fully funded, which makes me feel happy because that means after this month we will never have to fund it a full $70 like that again because we'll reset the target next month. Reimbursement parking has money in it for when you need to buy more train tickets.
Yay.
Doesn't that feel nice?
It does.
So our transportation budget doesn't have to go crazy.
Yeah.
We have exactly $84, which is weird. What do you think the odds are that any of our stuff adds up to 84? Probably none, right?
Probably none.
Should we just keep going top down?
Yeah.
Just put 80 here and then 4 here?
Mm-hmm.
I still feel like 80 is actually a lot right now.
Yes. I am wondering where in the budget my point shoes ended up.
They have not, it hasn't come in yet, but it's going to be in clothing.
Okay.
Or should it go in reimbursement parking since you're getting reimbursed?
It should probably go in reimbursement parking.
Fantastic.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. It hasn't, the transaction hasn't hit yet.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it's pending still.
Okay.
It'll be there soon.
Great.
So we can put it in reimbursement and then Brenda can reimburse you. I'm sure she will on Sunday.
Yes.
Did you already send her the receipt?
Yep.
Okay, boom, it'll be done on Sunday. I won't even see that. We've taken the kittens off of wet food.
Yes.
Which was, I would say, the majority of that budget.
Yeah.
How much does cat food cost?
You just got a bag, right?
Yeah.
So it should be fairly easy to.
Yeah, I want to see
Go
theirs
back.
and Harvey's. Their bag is 22, and I'd say that's about a month.
Mm-hmm.
And his is a much bigger bag, double the size for 33.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that? 60? Less?
Yeah.
So both we've taken the kittens off of wet food just because they're growing, they're drinking plenty of water. I feel like they're in a good spot. They don't need the wet food anymore. And that was a big expense. That stuff is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can drop this down to, let's start with 60.
Yeah. I think that will be adequate.
And should it be 60 needed for spending? Because the most we'd need to spend in a month is 60 if they both needed it.
Yeah.
So you know what that's going to do right now? That's my favorite thing about YNAB targets. It's like, let's change them, you know? Watch what it's going to do. Funded. Because we already have 63 in there. That is dope. Because, yeah, I mean, the bag of food for Harvey is 33. For them is 22. Heck yeah, that works. Cat litter I would like to keep where it is and continue funding because there's a lot of cats and a lot of litter. And
Yeah.
We recently had someone over and she made a point to say that our house does not smell like cats.
Which is the highest compliment a cat
highest
owner can receive.
Compliment. But I'll put the 20 cents in there for now. And I will put. Cool. We're just gonna plow through this. We're not really gonna need any cat fixtures anytime soon, but we'll let that rock for a little while.
Yeah.
Harvey, Willow, Giles insurance all adds up to just over.
Mm.
Sorry, Giles, you have to wait till next time. Just kidding. We'll fund what we can.
Yeah.
Plus 7, 12.
Boom.
Boom. Okay, so that
Love
means
to see it.
we don't have anything in date night still, but our only plans this week are Monday Night Football and tonight's date night, which is making bolognese and watching Harry Potter, as one does.
Yes.
We've got money for our cooking wine.
Yep.
Fund money I'm going to transfer you.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally all we're funding for the rest of this month is, rent. Don't get me wrong. We got to do that. There's 1 penny left. But yeah, all the bills and stuff are good.
Awesome.
And the deposit's done.
Which is also great.
So actually we can just delete that. And it's going to say, where do you want to move it to? If you delete a category, what does YNAB do? Just moves it for you. Moves everything. And we just put it into rent. Don't you love that? So easy. Okay, wow.
There we go.
I have such a tendency to overthink things.
Yes, you do.
Shock and awe, I know. All right. Now I'm going to do student loans. 'Tis the time to do student loans. What's going on? Oh, there it is. We got 280.02 to go, which means we can take on this guy. 4. Tell me when to stop. 7, 9, 10. No. Okay. I was like, maybe. What about this one? Ah, pretty close. Not quite. That's annoying. All right. So we're going to fund 1 through 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm counting 8 because I paid it once. And then we'll put the 152 onto student loan 10. Rad. And then I had this pulled open and ready for you all, actually. Slide this over here. I have to wait for it to load. Don't you love that? Specify for each loan you just saw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back away and then enter all the numbers because I don't remember what they are.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you the totals?
I would absolutely, and they're just going to watch us do that.
Yep. Okay. 15, 15, 15, 4, 10, 65. Number 6, 4 without roots. 7 is 65. 8 0 9 is $107. And 210 is $150.
Close. Boom. Now we got to go through. I know it seems like extra steps, but I don't care. Go through and do all the things. Wow, I didn't go down from 106 years in 1 month. It's messed up. But what paying these little ones, I know that obviously the amounts are very, very small. What this does when I pay them early in the month is it actually knocks them down a couple bucks before the interest kicks in, because the interest applies every day. So if I do it very, very beginning of the month, that actually does go down like $1 or $2. Not a lot, because they're not my main focus, but it's been a nice little surprise. See, look. And now it'll still earn interest on that, but it won't earn up to the same $4 interest that it was going to earn because it's lower. Yeah, so the percentage is lower. Isn't it nice? Student loan 8, look, done. Time to celebrate. Add payment, 107. Add payment, $100.52. See, that one went down. That's weird. Okay. I think that's all I got. You got anything?
No, I don't.
I'll make us big for the outro. Sing us a song.
A song? No.
All right, that's it from us. That is our Friday. On Tuesday, you shall see our wedding budget as it stands today.
Yeah.
Not anywhere near done.
No.
We're not married yet.
Mm-mm.
Or are we?
Babe, we're not married.
We're not. So yeah, that's all from us. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful day. Eat some good pasta with good people this week because that's what we're going to be doing.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
Bye.